morning, sunshines. This is the middle point. Let me turn this down some. I found some copyright-free music. I hope it's copyright-free because I'm about to record this video with it in the background. Girlfriends, boyfriends, and all of them in bays in the back. So this is going to be a lock update today. This is midway, almost. I'm like 2 days early, but I'm ready for this thing to come down. But I've had a good 2 weeks with it. No issues, no scratching, no extras. The bun has transformed. This thing originally was like over here. Girl, listen. Listen, it's the went a couple different places. I'm not sure. I'm trying not to hit my little desk setup here. And I'm hoping that this doesn't take forever, but we're going to record it and we'll fast forward if we need to. Let me take these off though, because the glare, and I don't really need them. I can see better without them actually, though they're mostly for reading. And then at nighttime, I've had LASIK surgery when my daughter was pretty much a newborn. So it's about 18 years old. So it's a little bit of vision correction for far away nighttime driving. When the lights hit, if you've had LASIK, there's like a halo around lights. So it does affect me at night, but not really. It's not that bad. But I do need, I'm a woman of a certain age up in here. And you know, your vision, it changes. And everybody will need bifocals eventually. Listen, that time I was like this. Like, what does that say? No. Okay, so anyway. I am going to, so all of these are 2 strands that are down, and you guys know, if you watched the last video, I have no idea necessarily how she did this up here, but we gonna make it do what it do. So I'm gonna record me taking it loose. I have my spray. I have a feeling this time, oh, my spray is making a mess on my really important school papers. Girl, set that down and don't make a mess on the papers, please, ma'am. Okay, so I am going to figure out why my bottle is leaking like that in the first place, and then I'm going to take them down. I'm not sure what they're going to look like. The last time I took them down, I didn't need to spray them. They were just nice and cute, but because this one is really up, and they're like, the last time they were all going back, so when I took them down, they laid down really nicely. Just in case, I have my handy dandy headband that I love. I will show you this. This is my new favorite thing. I need like 20 more of those because they do get stretched after a while. And I have my do-rag. I don't have the bonnet yet because this is just in case it comes out looking a mess. I need to spray it down, wet it, and make it lay down. So let's do this, people. Let's do this. I was trying to think if I had a story to tell you guys, but I really don't. I think the most emotional thing that has happened to me recently, besides just, you know, regular life, and I have a 16-year-old son and an 18-year-old daughter, was needing to rehome my baby puppy, Love. Love is a Shepherd Lab mix. I got Love when she was 6 weeks old during the pandemic. I really got her because it was a pandemic. My son was really suffering and struggling, and he doesn't really like to talk about what is going on in his head, and he had been refusing to go to therapy. He used to go to therapy when he was younger. He had been refusing to go to therapy, and I really just felt bad for my boogaloo. Like, I really, y'all, I got some scissors that, girl, I'm like, where the scissors go? So he was really struggling, and I just wanted to do something, you know. As a mom, I just don't always make the best decisions. I don't. As a human being, how about that? I don't always make the best decisions. So I ended up, my friend lives in Georgia, shout out Alicia, and she had a litter of puppies, and so I paid for a hauler to go get Love. Shout out to Heather's Haws. And she came back with 3 puppies. One of them was mine. It was Love. She had the white chest, the white fur on her chest. And then she had 2 siblings with her. And Heather got to keep one of the puppies. Alicia gave her one while she was there. And then we gave one of the puppies to one of Keyshawn's friends, really good friends. I think it's Elijah. I think that's who got it. So anyway, Love grew. And the only experience I have with that type of growth was my daughter. My daughter had like 3 to 4 growth spurts within a year that I couldn't keep up with. So right here, y'all, I'm struggling. I have no idea what is happening with this rubber band. And I guess I shouldn't, like, I'm not concerned because the lock is not going to cut, but I have no desire to tear up my lock trying to get this rubber band out. Okay, let's go to another one because I get frustrated and I get irritated. So, Love comes to us just as cute as pie. I used to hold her. She used to fall asleep. Like, that was my girl last summer. Like, and she's still my girl. But listen, that dog stayed with me all day. She was, you know, our dog. But I never would have thought about getting that dog if it wasn't for my son. Just a little background. I have owned cats. I had 2 cats when I was in my 20s. And me and them cats, Ebony and Mahogany. Ebony and Mahogany were terrorists. Y'all, they were literally terrorists. So these little terrorists lived in my apartment. And these little terrorists would tear up the bottom of my clothes. And I never thought about declawing a cat, but them cats made me want to. But I really do think that's cruel and unusual. But, you know, I don't know. I couldn't do it. So those cats I did return. I gave those cats to the Humane Society. And I didn't look back. Love was different, you guys. When I knew Love needed to go. There is a huge financial burden that comes with having a dog or a pet. I wasn't prepared for that with sending my daughter off to college. Child support is pretty much non-existent for me, and you know, it is what it is. The decisions you make when you have children by who you have children by. So I don't really talk about that. I don't complain about it. If I can ever give advice to young ladies, think twice. Do a thorough background check on these dudes out here, and just, you know, if they want to have kids, do they take care of themselves properly? Do they have children by other people? Do you hear both sides of the story? That's one of the things I learned in my 30s. You can't just listen to the stories that these men tell, child. Listen. I know you be all up in love and, oh, he's the best thing since sliced cheese. Girl, that man be lying. He be lying to get you to do what he wants you to do. And he will boost himself up because he can, and you ain't gonna check. He know you ain't calling nobody and doing your homework. You should. I did become a really good investigator while I was married, you guys. I'm really, really good at it right now. That's probably why I'm still single. That's a whole nother story. Alright, so when I knew I needed to rehome Love, besides the expense of owning a dog that I just didn't want to, I did the math yesterday. Like, I added up all her vet bills. I factored in a year of bark boxes. I factored in just toys and food. I spent somewhere between $250 to $300 a month on that dog. Listen, girls, boys, absolutely not me. Shout out to y'all who can do that. I have no desire. Like, honestly, maybe I'm just a little bit too selfish, too self-centered. I don't have a problem taking care of my children like that. I just am not going to, that's just too much for me. Maybe if I had some help. Listen, these rubber bands are on here so good, Nikki. Like, my old hands are getting stuck. They hurt. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting these rubber bands off of this one. So yeah, that was a factor. It wasn't the biggest factor. The biggest factor is Love grew to an 84-pound puppy. She's not even she wasn't an 84-pound like old dog who wanted to chill. She was an 84-pound hyperactive. When I tell you Love is hyper, she is the funnest. She will play outside all day, and she needed that. And I don't have that type of energy anymore. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not doing that. girl, I'm not, girl. I'm going to open this door for you to go outside in this backyard, handle your business. You can get back in this house. So that was a factor for sure. She's a huge dog, and she likes, you know, dogs like to jump up. And she, you know, it's not her fault that she's a big dog, but she's jumping up and she about to knock me over. And I'm not a little person, but that's a big dog. So that was a factor. Another factor was the responsibility. Listen, the bigger that dog got, the bigger them shits got. And I am not a fan of picking up shit. When my children didn't need diapers and pull-ups anymore, that was a happy day in my life. Listen, I just had another happy experience. But not that, you know, your child going to college. But that's a good thing when you can get a child off. See, look, I know I was going to pull out some hair, but it's a lot, so whatever. That's like a good day when you know, you did some things, not necessarily always the right things, but when you do some things to get your kid out of here and, you know, they're thriving and they're in college. So my daughter going to college happened at the same time that my son got his driver's license and his car. Y'all, my house is like, most of the day I'm here. I work from home, so my house is my house, excuse me, and the dog was here. And needing to take care of her and my son not helping in the process, because my daughter is gone, so she like, I really don't want you to get rid of the dog, but I ain't there, so do what you got to do. So you know, I've been talking to my son for months, like, you're going to have to help. Like, this is a family dog, but we got this dog for you to do. Like, we really, you know, we got this dog for you. I got this dog for you. Spirit loves her because of you. Like, but we didn't necessarily need a dog. So he promised, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna help, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna help, I promise, don't get rid of her, I'm gonna step up, I got a job, I'll pay for this. I'm still waiting. What you paying for? So it was just really too much, and I was very overwhelmed. And then a side story is that my mom got sick, you guys. Like, and so my mother is not a sickly person. I'm trying to think of, like, it's none of y'all business, like, everything that went on. This right here is driving me crazy. This one right here. But she's not a sickly person. So when mommy got sick and I like had to step in and kind of organize and figure out what was going on with my mom. My daughter is going to college. My son is driving. He needs to be home by curfew. And now I have this. It was too much. Something had to give. And then the kicker. So the icing on all of this, you know, besides the financial, besides the responsibility and cleaning up, and, you know, she needs a walk every day and all of that. And the poop, the fur. The fur was the it for me. And she's a terrorist. Did I tell y'all my puppy love is a terrorist? She is. She tears up. I had to pull this one apart, y'all. It was not coming out. She pulls. Wait, I'm trying to figure out why my music isn't playing anymore. I have no idea. I fast forwarded it. Maybe it doesn't want to play anymore. Let's pull up another song. We need non-copyrighted music though. So I had 2 couches in my living room. She tore them up. And I dealt with it. I dealt with it. Hold on, you guys. So I dealt with that. Pushed the couches to the side, gave her space in the living room, put a little gate around it. She ate the wood paneling on the windows, the wood paneling. Like, the house just looks so ghetto. Like, nobody's allowed in my house. And I'm just not cool with living like that. This space up here, this is my office and my bedroom space. She's not allowed up here. But the fur travels. Oh, it was just too much. Like, it really became overwhelming for me. Like, it really, really was too much that I could not. Like, I'm like, I cannot continue like this. I could not continue like that. So, it was just really important for me to get her to a family, right? So I knew I wasn't going to take her to the Humane Society like I did with my evil kitties. I knew I wasn't going to do that. I knew I wanted her somewhere where she was going to upgrade. I wanted her to upgrade. Like, if I can get a family member to upgrade, I can get this dog upgraded, right? Like, you want your children to do better than you. You want your grandchildren. You want to save money and all of that. Okay, I'm not there yet. I'm still a little irresponsible. I ain't gonna lie. But the dog, I was like, I can do this for this dog. I'm going to do this. So I reached out on Facebook. Shout out to connections on Facebook. I hadn't been talking on Facebook a lot lately because, you know, it's just, I like Facebook. It keeps you in tune with people, but it really is just a place where people just want to be nosy and be in your business, but very little support, or just me. This is my personal experience. I get very little support from people on Facebook. So I kind of stopped posting on Facebook, like, about my life. It ain't none of y'all business. I be on YouTube. Y'all won't even come over here and like, subscribe, and follow. So, like, subscribe, and follow, please. So I'm saying, you know, I like being on YouTube. I like being on YouTube. I am learning to tailor and be cautious about what I say. I almost got in trouble one time because, you know, people want to look at your videos and say what you said to somebody else. I don't have time for that. Like, I'm overgrown. So I'm learning a little bit about YouTube, and I like a lot of the content creators on YouTube. I cannot lie. I try to talk about them every time I get a chance. Some of my favorite creators, the lead attorney, he has a great channel. He also tells you how to get your YouTube channels up. I need to watch some of his videos. I will begin to focus on that now that I'm, you know, I've rehomed the puppy. I am getting my house back in control, and I hope to be moving in about 2 years. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but that's my goal. So, anyway, I found, you know, I reached out to some friends on Facebook. Well, I reached out to Facebook, not some friends, because Facebook people are not necessarily your friends. They're just Facebook friends. So I did get connected with an agency, PAAW. I always add the S just because it seems cooler to me. But it's PAAW, PAW. The something of Warren. Adoption agency, a pet adoption agency of Warren. That's what it is. Girl, you know the words. Say the words. Say the words. The pet adoption agency of Warren is who I reached out to. So they posted my baby on their website, and then they gave me some names of some other places that do the cruelty-free adoptions, which was super duper important to me, you guys, because, you know, expenses and all of that involved. I fell in love with the dog. I love. Like, I love that little puppy girl. So I wanted her to have what I knew she needed, and I knew I couldn't give it to her, right? Some, you know, part of me feels like that is a little, you know, I feel bad that I had to rehome the dog, but part of me feels like she is in such a, like, the couple that has her used to have a dog that looked just like her, that just passed away in June. Now, you know they about to spoil my love girl over there. They miss their dog, and Love looks just like the dog. Like, girl, that's what's up. Then this little couple, like, they don't do it. All they do, like, the dogs are their children. They already had a dog, Dolly. Dolly is about 11 months. And then they got Love now. And, like, this, they want Love to be a service dog. I think that is awesome. And they are just, you know, they told us we could come visit her. We can see her. We can do all of those things. Like, that's good. That's, like, I can't ask for more. And, you know, I don't want to be overbearing. So yesterday was my first day without her in my house. So I did call her, check on her yesterday. I didn't check on her today. I probably won't check again on her until Friday to see how she's doing. But so far, you know, she's got a new little sister. She's got these people that are, like, they're going to train her. I wasn't training no dogs. My son was supposed to do that part. Listen, child, I'm not doing that. Like, I got the dog. I paid for the dog. You can do all the extra stuff. Walk the dog, train the dog, do all the things for the dog. The girl, listen, this girl over here, this woman of a certain age was not doing all that. Ever. That was not my intention. I raised 2 children. I didn't need to raise a dog. So that part was just a little overwhelming for me. And then, like I said, the fur was the thing. Taking these little 2-strand twists out are working my nerves right now, y'all. I can't find the rubber bands. The rubber bands got hair all twisted up in them, and they don't want to come out. Pieces of the rubber band. Listen, here. So anyway, yeah. So I think that's like the biggest thing that's been happening in my life is that I had to rehome my girl. And I'm happy for her. I'm sad. I'm still a little, I guess, still tear up. I still get a little emotional. The video is on my channel under the category of not my ministry, because pet ownership is clearly not my ministry. If I didn't know it before, this confirmed it. But yeah, you guys, I don't feel bad about needing to rehome my dog. And, you know, once I started the process, there's lots of people that actually rehome their dogs. So just a word of advice for people out there. If you know somebody that needs to rehome their dog and you are a pet person who just has no idea how you could ever rehome a dog, keep your opinions to yourself. Flat out. Just keep your opinions to yourself. Nobody needs that type of pressure. I don't need, luckily I'm me, because I wasn't going to not rehome the dog that I knew I needed to rehome just because of the comment section in my post. But some people might feel, you know, everybody is not like that. Some people will take that to heart, and some people are people pleasers. And they'll be out here doing stuff because you got something to say about what they doing, what they not doing, and you done said a stupid comment, and now you got them in a terrible situation, holding on to things that they should let go. Love is in an absolutely better place than she was, stuck in this little space in my living room, stuck in the hallway with all the doors in the house closed. Come on. Yeah, we have a backyard and all of that, but Love needs to be out taking walks. She needs to just run. Like, if you see the video that I did of her where she just runs ziggity boom, she needs more than that little narrow gate to run through so she can ziggity boom. She has that now. Right? Like, she has that now. I am happy for that baby dog. I am happy for my puppy Love. She is in, yeah, I got rubber bands falling down my shirt. She really is in a better place. And that's it. So that's probably the most emotional thing that has happened, you know, other than needing to help my mom. That was huge. So that weight has been lifted. Now I got to get these 2 eaten up couches out my house. I'm going to repaint my house. And then I think in the next 2 years I'm going to move. It's time to move. As soon as my son is gone, I'm going to downsize. I don't need a whole house. I don't. So we'll see what that looks like in 2 years. You know, this is organized chaos over here. The chaos is real. And all the plans that a girl be planning don't always come true. Because in my mind, I'm supposed to be remarried by now, girl. Listen, that is not even on my radar at all. I don't even like dating, let alone trying to think about marrying somebody. I ain't thought, look at that one. Is that a whole one or is that 2? Oh, that's 2. I was like, that's a big girl right there. So my new method is just to take the side of the comb, the scissors, and just slice through the rubber band. Because you can feel the rubber band like right here. I can feel it. I just can't get in there. But if I slice through it, I think that helps a little bit. I think so. I don't like this station because guess what? They have commercials. We don't like the commercials. Some of the non-copyright music stations don't have commercials. Let me see if this one don't have commercials. Let's find a different one. Chill Vibes. Oh, that was a hip-hop instrumental. I can't go back to that one, can I? I was listening to TLA before I started recording, and TLA will have a good 8-hour stream on y'all. If y'all don't know who TLA is on YouTube, he is the lead attorney, and he has really good content. He's part of the Manosphere. I really enjoy listening to Manosphere conversations. I don't always agree with the Manosphere conversations, but it is very informative, and a girl is here for knowledge. I am not a man, so I don't know what it's like to think like a man. So I do enjoy listening to the men talk. Flat out. I do. I like the manosphere conversations. And it also mixes up my ghetto sphere. And my murder mystery content that I listen to on YouTube. I'm very narrow-minded on YouTube, y'all. I listen to manosphere conversations. I listen to some ghetto stuff. One of my favorite YouTubers was, because old girl got kicked off. Listen, I enjoyed listening to the rantings and the ravings of Nosy Ho Live. I am not going to lie. She's moved over to Twitch and a couple other platforms. I haven't really been listening to her lately because she just seems angry now, and I'm not here for just anger. It's not cool. So I try to tune in and see if she's talking about anything good, but usually she's been really just angry and screaming and hollering. I mean, she was screaming. I'm not gonna lie, like she wasn't screaming and hollering on regular YouTube. She was, but like it's more now. Twitch, she's on Twitch, and Twitch is a more lenient platform than YouTube is. Twitch is owned by Amazon, and she really is. She's angry. And I can't say that I'm mad that she's like, I don't understand that she's angry, but she's angry, y'all. So I still like her. I still try to tune in if I can handle it, but she's now part of my small doses. So I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about, I think I talked about it with Roz the other day when we went on and did our StreamYard live. Y'all, this one right here is giving me the blues. Now, I got my new method of just swiping down. Just swipe down, girl, with the edge. There we go. I felt it. I felt the rubber band loosen up. So, I have this thing where I listen to content creators. I think TLA is the only one I can listen to for an extended period of time. Even TLA started talking too long because TLA will have an 8-hour stream. TLA, you ain't watching nobody's 8-hour stream, so you stop it. Stop the madness. All right, here's one. Now with Nosy, I'll tune in and see, you know, sometimes she'll do the celebrity nose. She hasn't been doing her holistic therapy and all of that. I wish she would. She was really good with the conditioners and the shampoos and the clothes and all of that. She's not there right now. She's in a dark place, and you can kind of tell about the content. And I hope she gets out of the place. So I'll keep checking on her and, you know, seeing if she's coming out of that dark place. But I think she's gonna be fine. She's a warrior, and she'll be fine. But Twitch allows a lot more things to be done on their platform than YouTube. So she is over there. So I do tune in from time to time. But so I watch TLA. I do small doses now of Nosy Ho Live. I do small doses of Kevin Samuels. I love the network of the men that are part of the Kevin Samuels network. I learned about Anton Daniels. I think that's interesting. Anton lives, or he's from Detroit, I believe. So I think that's cool. Since I'm a Detroiter, I like to see that, you know, he got his bag and he helping y'all try to get your bag. So if you do not know who Anton After Dark is on YouTube, you should follow him. He's not, I don't consider him an OG. I think if he's not 40, he's close to 40. I'm close to 50, so I am officially an OG. I don't think close to 40 is OG status yet. Maybe 45, I'll consider you an OG. Not 40, not close to 40, especially not 30 something. You're not an OG, but you're close. But you are a millionaire, so you get your props for sure. I also like O'Shea Du Jackson. He's a tad bit petty. But I be here for O'Shea. It's easy to do O'Shea in small doses because if you miss his live, he does something that I saw Abba preach do the other day. They do live sets on YouTube, but then they delete the video immediately and then they turn it all into clips. So it's easy to do O'Shea Du Jackson in small doses because he does a lot of 10-minute clips. So that's pretty cool because that's your small dose. And I don't leave a lot of comments all the time. I think I've left maybe 2 comments on 2 of his videos. So I will leave commentary here and there. I've never sat through an entire Kevin Samuels videos. His videos are just really long and he bloviates a lot in my opinion. But his information is good, and I don't give him flack for his content because the ladies call into his show to ask him stuff. You know who he is, so if your feelings gonna get hurt, why would you call into that man's show? It's his show. So I don't trip when people get mad at Kevin Samuels. Like, nobody make these people call into his show. They call into his show of their own free will. What y'all mad at the people for? So I listen to Kevin Samuels in small doses. I do enjoy Abba and Preach a lot because of the Abba and Preach and, well, who are they? I'm supposed to say Fraud and somebody. Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit are, I don't do them at all. I didn't even know about Fresh and Fit until the whole Abba and Preach YouTube beef. I was like, who are these young guys? They making money though. They fleecing young guys. They are fleecing young dudes for sure. But listen, some people want to get fleeced. You can't be mad at them. That's just like that stuff with PJ Washington. Everybody was up in an uproar with their panties in a bunch about Brittany Renner. Listen, that girl told everybody who she was. When people tell you who they are, they show you who they are, they write a book about who they are, they make videos about who they are. I have no props for her, but she told you who she was, and she still is. That girl put a video out yesterday, day before yesterday, talking about it's stepdaddy season. So, if you know what Brittany Renner did to PJ Washington and it's stepdaddy season and you get with Brittany Renner, just shut your mouth. Like, shouldn't nobody even be making content about that girl? Y'all keep making her relevant. Why? I think I was telling y'all I was just watching TLA. So TLA, Tasha K. I don't watch Tasha K very much anymore. I used to watch her. I stopped watching Tasha K when on one of her videos she admitted to making up stuff, right? Like, I get it if you are a blogger or reporter, you spill the tea and you get something wrong. Like, that's one thing. Everybody gets stuff wrong. I'm a teacher. I ain't perfect. I don't know everything, but if you get stuff wrong, you usually will, make a retraction, make a correction, and then you give an apology and you move on. I just remember the one day I had tuned in to Tasha K and she had gotten called out about something. And she was like, well, I was lying. Like, she literally said she was lying. She was like, so who cares? Because all she cared about was clicks and views. Now that I cannot. I don't like that. I will give her props on breaking news and, being up all in the business about certain stories and this and this and that. But I was done with Tasha after that. I know she has a lot of followers, and so she is very relevant in YouTube circles and in these YouTube streets. But just for me personally, I was good on her. So if I see a clip of hers, I guess that'll be my small dose of Tasha for the most part. Kind of like All About the Tea. That All About the Tea drama, that's how I learned about who Nosy Whole Live was, because of the All About the Tea drama. It's another girl that I thought was quite entertaining. This lady named Toxic Diamond. Girl, Toxic Diamond and Nosy Ho has some straight up beef going on. Oh, listen, it's another one too. I watch more YouTube than I watch regular TV. I don't even watch TV. I just have YouTube on in the background. What's this child's name? Okay, so Toxic Diamond be beefed out with the official Kingpin. The official Kingpin be beefed out, and Nosy Ho used to be beefed out with Toxic too. She had a whole roast. Nosy used to do these roasts on her channel. Listen, she roasted Tasha K, she roasted Toxic Diamond, and she roasted this other person, Queen Tulsa, Oklahoma. Child. But now Nosy got a little trouble because she was doxing people with all about the tea drama, and she might have doxed the wrong person. Nobody knows. We had this Beefy Monica, and this Monique Tolbert. Listen, All About the Tea drama was some hot fire from the months June and July, and maybe some of August, but June and July, baby, after All About the Tea and the players. Listen, if y'all don't know about that, I ain't about to catch y'all up. But that was interesting drama. And I am not one to talk about the drama. I will watch though. I have no desire to have a channel with YouTube drama or any other type of gossip or drama on it. But your girl will watch it. And from time to time, like now when I'm trying to take the jewelries out and take the locks out, and I ain't got nothing else to do but talk, girl, I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on in my universe, in my head. So that's the stuff that's been going on. Right before I came on here, I was watching TLA. I will put him back in the background, but then I'll get distracted because I'll be trying to listen to the commentary. And oh, another channel too. Oh, see, it's a bobby pin in this one, y'all. The Lapeef Network. Anton Daniels be on there with 2 other guys and 3 women. This one girl, Lauren Melissa, I think it's Melissa. Her and TLA got a thing going on, y'all. TLA was on their show one day, and the picture of Lauren had been moved over. He was like, put her back. I like that nose ring. TLA is infatuated by Lauren's nose ring. Go TLA and Lauren. Everybody is rooting for them over here, y'all. People who watch. All right, so right here, y'all, we got a straight up rubber band. So I'm not going to do the slice thing with this one. I'm going to get my finger under here and then slide. There we go. The scissors through. No, oh, there it is. I was like, no, where is the stuff? All right, y'all, I think we are finally free. Let's take the jewelries off. We won't have jewelries for these last 2 weeks unless I go to the store and buy some more, because you can't reuse the jewelries, girl. They be all out of shape. All right, let's take these jewelries off over here. And I don't think anything up here is twisted, but see, I knew this was not gonna be like a flat look because of it being up there. It feels so good though, y'all. It's been in the bun for a week and a half. So I think we are at the end of the road. I am going to now. The question is, do I want to part it on the side like I usually do? Yeah, I think I'm gonna part it this time. Last time I let it stay in the middle. I don't think it's a middle part because they all went up that way. We're gonna leave it to the side this time. So see how that is? I need to spray it, which is what I'm about to do. Put on my little headband. So this is my, see, it's still leaking, y'all. I don't know why. This is my little mixture of sea breeze and water. That's it. There's not much that I put in my locks because I don't want gunk in my locks. I see something. Is that a thing? Is that a jewel? Y'all see that sparkly? Yep, it was. I don't have a mirror. The camera is my mirror right now, you guys. All right. I think I got them all out. I think I got the doubles out as well. So, we're going to spray that down. Pull it out a little bit. Spray it down. Spray it down. Spray it down. But my locks, y'all, they're budding. They are budding, girls. Hey, girls with the buds. I feel like this was my part. What y'all think? Is that the part or is that the part? I don't know. It just looks crazy right now. Yeah, we're going to have to scarf it down. So I'm not gonna put my do-rag on. I am gonna put my headband on and call this video a day because it's 40 minutes. And then I will see you guys in 2 weeks when I get my retwist. That's it though. So it took about 40 minutes to take out the 2 strands, to take out the up-de-do and to get all of the jewels out. I had a couple of stories to tell you guys. That was cool. Originally, I was going to do these live. I need to get a camera though, and I'm trying to stop spending money right now, so I'm not there yet, but it's gonna happen sooner than later, because I record on my phone, but I go live on my computer, which is right here. And right now, I don't think I like the quality of the graininess of going live, so I gotta figure that out. But right now, today, here and now, you guys, we're gonna put this on here. Ooh, we're gonna get these things to lay down a little bit, and that's gonna be it. Y'all don't need to see me in a do-rag. That's not necessary. I did one with a do-rag. I don't need to do another one. So that's it, you guys. I want to thank you. Oh, see, now the back ain't laying down right, girl. Get them back ones down. Get them down. So with that said, you guys, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way in or on your way out. This one is my favorite. This is my little favorite headband. After I work out, I put it on. I have another one I use when I work out, but it's a little bit different. And I got this for like $2.99 at the beauty supply. I love the Velcro, but it will stretch out. So like right now, I think it lasts maybe a couple weeks. So I need to get a couple more. That's it, y'all. That's all y'all getting from me today. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share the video. I am going to do some brainstorming. I'm going to figure out what other content I want to add to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to find more time now that I am pet-free, children-free for the most part, to do some more on my YouTube channel and my YouTube space. Thank you for tuning in, and I will show you my hair another day. I might do a drinking journal this weekend. Y'all can see it then when it's fully laid down, because this is going to have to be an overnight process of me letting it lay down and dry out, because a girl don't have a blow dryer like that, because, you know, I got locks, but I need all that for. All right, y'all. Peace.